Hello, and this is the Stock Preacher from Stockpreacher.com with another explosive stock analysis. Today we're doing an analysis on VSTNQ for March 5th, 2010. This is a 15-minute chart. Each bar is, or each candle is depicting 15 minutes in trading time, and we can see here this is basically from March 25th, where there was little action, to the end of March 5th. So there's a lot of volatility here in this stock, so you want to carefully plan your entry and exit points. We can use rising and selling trends to kind of depict where we can find entry and exit points. We can see here I've basically depicted a rising support line. We've connected with it numerous times. Once we broke below it, we continued into a selling trend. Now we can look at the MACD line. Every time it crosses, it generally gives us a buying and selling signal. Here, this one's a little bit late or delayed. So basically where the MACD line crosses down here, it's saying that we're going to be entering some downward momentum. And we can see as the MACD line begins to cross again at this point, I'm going to draw another vertical line just so you can see exactly where it is on the price candle. Just as we broke above our downward trend resistance line, again we have a MACD cross signal right about here just after the resistance line was broken. So again, you can just trade with the MACD line. It can generate buy and sell signals, but you want to make sure that you're using a proper candle or a proper chart. Basically a 15-minute chart is going to give you pretty quick buy and sell signals. A day-long or weekly chart isn't going to generate these kinds of signals for you. Again, moving forward, as we can see, we've kind of built a rising support line, a nice uptrend. Again, the resistance line was broken here. Make this one red. Basically just after the support line broke. So at this point we have a downward selling resistance line. So chances are we're not going to be breaking above it just yet. We're just beginning a downward trend. So if we take a look at Fibonacci tool, we can kind of predict where our low points are going to be and where we could look for support. If we draw this down to $1.07 as the high point, and our low point is going to be 40, basically 40 there. And so basically we're getting support levels at 82 cents, 74 cents, and 66 cents. So right now we can see right here, as we kind of had a little bit of a dip early in the day, we bounced off 81.5 cents to kind of head up towards our resistance line. So this is our new support at the present time. If we break below it, look for support at 74 cents or 66 cents. And if we can bounce from one of these levels and break a resistance line, we can have a new rally. You can see each time we're kind of hitting higher highs, and from our first low point to our next low point, we should be above this low point. If we break below 66 cents, we could retrace down to the 40-cent level. So watch for those moving action, and watch for an entry point. Again, you want to confirm an entry either by breaking the downtrend resistance line, confirming with the MACD line crossing or about to cross, and that can probably give you a pretty safe entry. You can see RSI kind of peaked here and peaked here, again overbought position, so we sold off. Here we're kind of having an RSI support here, so you could watch for RSI to maybe come down around this level, just above, I'm not sure where that is, on 30, maybe 40. Just watch the visual graph and you can see if RSI comes down here, we may have a little ways to go before we get there. So this selling trend has just begun, and we should probably see some lower prices in the next few days. So make sure you never miss a hot stock before it moves. Join my free newsletter at stockpreacher.com to get daily email alerts on the biggest movers in the market. I don't hold any positions in any stocks mentioned in this video, and stockpreacher.com has not been compensated for this video.